Hi, folks. Welcome to the Cypress Circle. This is Wayne Shalacy with O'Hara and Company Real Estate here in Cypress, Texas, and we want to welcome Jim and Pam Wells with us today.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks for being here today. I tell you what, there is nothing more impressive than people who are involved in the community, and we so appreciate that. My wife and I are part of the Cypress community, and we both went to Cypress Creek and graduated, and we're just honored to have you with us today. The main thing is we want to congratulate you on your new grandchild, on your first grandchild,
Yes,
that is.
absolutely.
And so Larson.
Yes, Larson James Wells, and we are over the moon. We are so excited. He's beautiful, the most beautiful baby in the entire world.
And I tell you, spoken like a true grandparent, and especially there's nothing like that. And we are so happy for y'all, so healthy and
Thank
all fabulous. I tell you, Jim, tell us a little bit about your experience here at Cy-Fair and at Cy Creek and all.
Okay. Well, you mentioned you and Wendy, and I was there during the time that you were children. I was actually a young adult. Started working at Cypress Creek High School after 4 years in Spring Branch. I taught and coached there. Great district, but came out to this wonderful small district called Cypress Fairbanks, and taught English and coached basketball and football at Cypress Creek High School, and then moved into the realm of administration. Was an assistant principal there for 7 years. Spent 9 years total. Left and did some work in the district as a middle school principal, a middle school assistant principal in curriculum, and then had the wonderful opportunity to open up a brand new junior high school, which was Thornton Junior High School, named after our previous superintendent, Donald Thornton.
Super.
And that was quite an honor. I was there for 9.5 years. Very proud of that school, did a lot of great things. It became a national Blue Ribbon school in the year 2001, one of my career accomplishments I'm very proud of. Had a wonderful staff, but had the great opportunity to go back to Cypress Creek High School, go back home to become a Cougar again. Once a Cougar, always a Cougar. I was there from 2002 until 2012. Actually, the longest tenured principal in Cy Creek's history. We did a lot of great things while I was there. It just continues to be a great school. One of the wonderful things about going back was that I'd never really left the community. It's always been within me. Over a 35, 40-year period. This is Cypress Creek's 40th anniversary. But from all the graduating classes and everything else, I've had a long-standing relationship. A lot of you all in the earlier years know me as Coach Wells. Most
Right.
everybody knows me as Mr. Wells. But anyway, it was just an incredible opportunity and an honor to go back there and serve that community again.
Fabulous. I tell you, we're honored. And like my father tells me, I overmarried. And, taking a look at your experience in Cypress and your dedication to the community, Pam, I can't help but be overwhelmed with joy and feel pride and proud to be a part of it. And tell us a little bit about your experience here in Cypress. I know y'all been here since the 70s and you've experienced a lot. And to me, I think you're a bedrock of our community and the foundation. So tell us a little bit.
Thank you. Jim and I were in Cypress Fairbanks for 33 years each. And during that time had such a wonderful opportunity to learn from others and to contribute to the school district. So proud of the work that we both did in Cy-Fair. I started out as a young teacher at Arnold. It was junior high school then and now middle school. And then moved to Cy-Fair High School to be a director of instruction. Was there for 14 years. Both of our children were born while I was there, so I have many, many friends and colleagues. And then I had the opportunity to go join the team at the Instructional Support Center and worked for former Superintendent Rick Berry and became an associate superintendent during that time. Had the good fortune to work in many, many different departments with many different departments. During that time, one of the biggest issues that we have had to deal with was growth.
Oh, yes.
It's phenomenal growth. When Jim and I started, I think there were about 19,000 children in the district. When we left, there were about 110,000.
Yeah.
So huge growth. And during that time, the school district had to manage that growth in a positive way to make sure that the community was strong and that the children and students were successful. So great opportunities in the district.
I tell you, and the school district's still growing today.
Yes,
I
it
mean,
is.
tremendously. I mean, we have a lot of growth, but even then, even though you've been involved 66 years, you're still involved. Jim, I know you're coaching, and
Well, I was going to say something about her that she wouldn't say because she's very
a proud
modest.
man.
But during that period of time, the growth of the school district, 75 years. This is the last year was the 75th year anniversary, and they chose 75 individuals who were the most significant people that had most impact in the school district over that 75-year period, and she was one of them. They had a big acknowledgement of that. So she sells herself short.
Well deserved.
And during that period of growth, she passed over $2 billion of bond issues that she worked with the community on and constructed 40 schools and the Berry Center. So did a little bit, much more than I did. But
That's
in
nice.
terms of your question about me was,
Sure, Coach.
yeah, there we go. You asked me a question before I put that aside. So.
Oh, that's no. I know you're involved with Cypress Rose Hill.
Yes, I had the wonderful opportunity to go out this little gym out there off of 99 out in Rose Hill Christian School, and they're going through mirroring the same issues the entire area is, which is growth, and they're expanding their campus, getting ready to put in an additional high school building, a beautiful facility opening up this year for basketball, and I was asked to serve as the head basketball coach this year, and it's been a wonderful opportunity to go back and to my roots. One of the things I really love, which is coaching and working with kids, and been able to fulfill that this year, and it's been wonderful.
As we know, and I know you're involved in a bunch of stuff too, Pam. So tell us a little bit about that.
Okay. Well, there are kind of two ways that I try to be involved. One is through work. Actually, although I left Cypher ISD, I came to work at Region 4 Education Service Center. I have the good fortune of serving as the executive director here. It's where we're
beautiful building, yes,
visiting. Region 4 serves not just Cypress Fairbanks, but we actually serve 49 public traditional school districts and 30, a lot of students, 39 public charter schools. In fact, there are more than 1.1 million children in the school districts that we serve in the 7-county greater Houston area. So it's a wonderful job. It's a new way to provide service to education. So I love my job. Loved being in Cypher, but I love my current job. So we provide a lot of support through Region 4 and lots of community connections. One of the areas that we're working on, you and I had talked about HEB.
Ooh, we love our HEB.
That's right, we do love our HEB. HEB as a corporate institution is so supportive of public education. And Scott McClellan, who is the president here, is very engaged locally.
And we appreciate it, Scott.
We certainly do. Scott is working with the Greater Houston Partnership and some other community leaders on an initiative called Early Matters.
Okay.
Early Matters is really focusing on helping to develop literacy. And we know that one of the ways that you do that is by making sure that children, when they're very young, have the opportunity to have a very rich learning environment with lots of books and reading. And unfortunately, those in poverty don't. In addition, there's lots of work that community organizations and the schools can use to raise literacy. And we know that if children can't read, then they can't be successful in school and life. So that's one way we're doing it here.
I tell you, I want to congratulate you both on the new Jim and Pam Wells Elementary School in Bridgeland. When I heard that, I was totally elated. I know y'all are very very thankful and humbled by it, and I know y'all also have a big part in being able to see this thing come to fruition. So, tell us a little bit about how that feels and about it a little bit.
I'm just very humbled and honored. I think that every educator deserves a school named after them. Pam and I were just fortunate enough to have that happen, but I mean, anybody who dedicates their lives to children and to that cause, I think, is certainly deserving. We are very humbled.
You know, we are so fortunate because many of the namesakes that are in Cy-Fair are people who either taught our children or mentored us. And so to have a school named after you as an educator is the very greatest honor you could possibly have. And as Jim said, we're very humbled but very excited too.
A couple of things that I'm doing currently that I feel very strongly about that are a good example of the community's sense of identity is Cypress Creek High School is undergoing its 40th year as a celebration. And Cy-Fair High School just had its 75th, and they had a big celebration the other day. When I retired, I had been wanting to do this for years, but I wanted to actually implement a program to honor the incredible talent and achievement that came out of Cypress Creek. I mean, you go anywhere in the world, you see former Cougars doing incredible things. We have many, many people out there currently that are doing that. We started the Wall of Honor project in order to acknowledge and honor those people, and to each year select those people who have made a significant contribution in some field of endeavor. And not only just in terms of success, not monetarily, but in terms of what they've given back to the society. Certainly. And we have 14 people on this wall as you walk in, and it's a granite wall and all the inscriptions. Yes, we have 4 Super Bowl winners and Major League Baseball players. We have scientists. We have musicians. We have people in business and commerce. We have people in the medical fields. And we're very, very proud of that. There's a great organization that we've been involved with for years, Cypress Assistance Ministries. And I'm currently on the capital campaign to replace the current facility. We've got an $8 million campaign out there right now to be able to rebuild and actually have enough square footage to provide not only the food pantry and the resale store, but also job services and ultimately even a shelter for those in need in our community, in our zip code. And so I would encourage anybody to support that campaign as well. It's currently in progress.
One of those is Sci-Hope. Sci-Hope is an organization that was started initially by the minister at Foundry United Methodist Church, Godfrey Hubert. But it has grown far beyond just the church to many other religious organizations and just individuals. That organization is focused on providing opportunities for all the children in Cy-Fair. Lots of things like a backpack program for food for the weekends for those children who really don't have enough to eat during the weekend because they get their lunches and breakfasts at school. We have lots of children in our community that their parents live in poverty, and so this organization does that, does tutoring, actually has a Hope Center for psychological counseling for lots and lots of wonderful work. In addition, the Cy-Fair Education Foundation, I'm a member of that board, and we provide opportunities for scholarships for children, and they also provide money to the school district to help train teachers.
Awesome. And we're very proud of that as well. All of our student athletes, and not just athletes, but those like we portray on the Cypress Creek wall, those who have done so many incredible things out there. It's just speaks very highly, speaks volumes not only of the school district but of the entire community and how we support our students. And anyway, we're very, very blessed to have been a part of all that.
And we have and yesterday we posted about Brock Wright that's going to be going to Notre Dame.
Absolutely,
and we're very excited about that.
His mother was a Cypress Creek graduate.
That's right.
It
all starts at Cypress Creek.
Landed right away. Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
there's connection there.
We're proud of all the Cypress schools and all the people that live in Cypress. So even though that's where we started our humble beginnings here in this great community, we just want to be a part of all of Cypress, and I'm so thankful to have y'all here today. I want to thank the Wells for being a part of the first vlog, the first episode of the Cypress Circle, and I look forward to many more.
Thank you. It was an honor.
Thank you.
Enjoyed it.